welcome. Thanks so much for joining me today. We're going to be exploring yoga for neck and shoulders. So if you're a surfer or a swimmer, a climber, this is a great class for you. If you've got tight shoulders or a stiff neck, also a very good class. I mean, most yoga classes is good for everybody, but this is a great class for all of you guys specifically. So we're going to start in a seated position today with our legs crossed, palms facing down on the knees, shoulders relaxing down the back. You just let them slide down the back. And you can bring your gaze really low, very soft gaze, or just close the eyes shut. And just becoming aware of our breath and the movement of our breath. Settling down, focusing on today's practice. And just letting go of the sense of fear, of the unknown. And just allowing your breath to calm you, to keep you in a relaxed state throughout your practice. Taking a nice deep breath in through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And a long inhalation through the nose and exhaling through the mouth, releasing every bit of air. One more time. Inhale to your fullest capacity, filling the lungs, filling the chest, filling the belly. Holding the breath for a second. And again, exhale through the mouth, releasing every thought that may not serve you. Just again, coming into a long spine. Crown is beaming up towards the sky. The seat is grounded in your mat, relaxing the shoulders. Just setting an intention for your practice today. If you don't find one, then that's also alright. Giving away to this illusion that you've ever got to put a time frame on starting something new. Just letting go of any sort of fear of starting something new. Allowing that moment to be now. Your next inhalation, let the arms reach up towards the ceiling. You gently bring your gaze up towards the hands. Greasing your fingers, giving them a little bit of a wiggle, and then activating the fingertips as you're pointing them up towards the sky. Internally rotate the arms so that the palms are facing out and armpits are towards the cheeks. Just breathing in. Keep pushing down with the hips into the ground. Inhaling and exhaling. Your next inhalation, bend your left hand so that the palm rests in between the shoulders. Then you'll take your right hand and just clasp onto that left elbow. See, turn around to show you guys. Great. We're sitting up straight. You relax the shoulders down as much as you can. Inhale here, reach tall, and exhale, side bend to the left. And carry on breathing here. Relax the shoulders down. And if you can, gaze up. I'm really feeling a good stretch in that left side body. Breathe. Nice long inhale. Relax the shoulders. And exhale, come back up to the center, releasing the arms up for mountain. Again, wrap those shoulders, wrap those armpits, palms facing back. Breathe in. And as you exhale, this time we bend the right arm to rest in between the shoulder blades. Left arm comes to rest on that right elbow. Inhale, lengthen up, release the shoulders down. Exhale, bend. Trying to keep the shoulders above the hips here. And we're breathing, relaxing the shoulders with every exhalation. Inhale, gaze up towards the sky. Again, relax the shoulders as much as you can. And breathing in and out. Another nice long inhale here into the ribcage. And exhale, release, lengthen the arms up, reaching for high mountain. We'll exhale, release the arms down, so towards me as if you're going to give me a big hug. Fingers are still active here. And then just push the shoulders back. So you're retracting them back, and then inhale, rounding them. 2 more like this. Exhale, retract the shoulders back. Inhale, protract them, round them, reach closer to me. Exhale, release back as if you're trying to push your shoulders or your back against the wall behind you. And exhale, release the fingers to reach to me. Good stuff. We'll stay here. Nice long inhale. And as you exhale, we'll take the left arm and cross it over on top of that right arm. Right arm comes for the fingertips to point up towards the sky, and we're in a nice shoulder stretch here. So inhale here, and then as you exhale, gently draw that elbow, the inner crease of the arm, closer towards the chest. And if you want, as an option, gaze to the left. Inhale and exhale, twist a little bit more, pushing that shoulder a little bit more, relax them down the back. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here, active fingers. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, come to reach back up to high mountain. Exhale, back down towards the screen. Opposite side now. Right hand comes to reach over that left arm. Sealing that left arm in with the right arm, in with the left arm. Fingers pointing up towards the sky. Opposite hand pointing to the opposite side of the room. Inhale here, and as you exhale, gently draw that left hand closer, or that right arm closer, as you gaze over the right shoulder. Nice long fluid breaths, relax the shoulders. Good deep inhale again. And exhale completely. Inhale again. Exhale, arms come up towards the heavens, really reaching, and exhale the hands to float onto shake it out. You can rotate the shoulders, bring them up, drop them down. Really just compare how you're feeling. Close the eyes shut or bring the gaze down to the tip of the nose. And just breathe into that upper back, into the upper chest, just for 3 breaths here. What the shoulders are feeling, relaxing them, not using them for any sort of tension carrying. Great. Next, inhale, gaze back up to me. You can bring the palms to face down on the knees now. Inhale again here. And then as you exhale, just draw that right ear towards the right shoulder. Great. Inhale, and then as you exhale, draw the head back and gaze up. Not too far back here. Inhale again here, and exhale, rotate to the left. Left ear meets left shoulder. Relax the shoulders down. Inhale here, and then as you exhale, you begin to look down towards your feet, towards the mat, feeling this beautiful opening in the back line of the neck. Inhale here. And exhale, come all the way up. We'll go the opposite way now. So inhale here and exhale to the left. Relax the right shoulder, relax the left shoulder. Inhale, and as you exhale, rotate backwards, gazing up. Relax the shoulders. Inhale and exhale, right ear comes to right shoulder. And inhale again, on your exhalation, move to tucking the chin down, looking down. And inhale comes back up to the center, relax the shoulders. Inhale, look to the right. back to center. Exhale there. Next inhale to the left. Exhale there. Inhale to the center. We'll exhale, gaze up. Inhale here. Exhale, center. Inhale here. Exhale, tuck the chin. Inhale here. Exhale, back to center. Great. Let's get onto the hands and the knees into a tabletop. So knees directly underneath the hips, shoulders stacked above the elbow and elbow above the wrist. Fingers are nice and evenly spread, fanned out. On your next inhale, come into into cat. Tucking the pelvis, rounding the upper back, really protracting the shoulders, feeling the space that you're creating in between them. Really pushing away the mat here, pushing away the ground. Exhale, release the pelvis, drop the belly down. As you slide the shoulders down the back, bring a gentle gaze up. One more time, inhale, tuck in the pelvis, round the back, gaze in between the knees. Exhale, release, drop the belly, shoulders slide, chin comes up. Coming into neutral tabletop. You have an option here. We're going to go into puppy pose. It's a really nice shoulder stretch. So you can either go into child's pose with the knees wide apart, big toes together. When your arms are extended, I'd like you to bring them into a prayer position and then just try and get the thumb. So really, we're going to be doing this one a few times in class, but you can always get a head start to it. Release that thumb in between the shoulder blades again. That's more than enough for a shoulder stretch for you. If you're feeling a little bit tension under the knees, you can put a towel underneath there or in between the backs of the knees. Otherwise, from our tabletop, if we're moving into puppy pose, knees are still directly underneath the hips, and we want to try and keep the hips still above the knees. So we'll just walk our hands out, stretching the arms, coming to this really nice, strong shoulder stretch. And we continue to breathe here. Again, option, you can prayer the hands together and try and draw the thumbs towards the back of the neck in between the shoulders. What I really enjoy to do in this posture is to tuck my tailbone. It takes you into a stronger shoulder stretch and also really prepares the body for handstand practice. Do not worry, we will not be doing handstands today, but also it's just a nice way to activate the core and to create that length in the sacrum and in the spine. With a nice long inhale here and exhale completely. Next inhale, walk the hands to shape out the face and push yourself up into your tabletop. Good stuff. Okay, hands underneath the shoulders again. Nice deep breath here in your tabletop, just flatten the back out. Picture your back being a table. Long and flat, strong and sturdy. And breathing in the belly. We'll tuck our toes here. And we'll lift the knees coming into our hovering tabletop. So your knees are about 2-3 inches hovering off the ground. Active quads. Active inner thighs as if you're trying to draw the inner thighs together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, push up into downward facing dog. So wherever you are here in your downward facing dog, whether your knees are really bent and your chest is pushing against your thighs because the hamstrings are feeling a bit tight, or maybe your knees, your heels are very high. Wherever you are, bring some movement to your downward. Welcome some movement. Maybe you want to paddle the feet up and down. One of my good friends, the yoga teacher, also likes to call it walking the dog. Taking the dog out for a walk. Great stuff. You can rotate the hips. Coming back into a static posture. Shoulders are rolling towards the cheeks, armpits are rolling towards the cheeks, really opening up that back line of the body. You can shake your head, yes, no, also welcoming some really good neck movements here. Always be gentle with your neck. not, we're going in for another shoulder release as you begin to walk your hands to the mat. Keep the feet hip distance apart. The wider the feet, the more release you'll feel in the lower back, in the lumbar spine. Okay, so my feet are pretty wide today because I've been sitting a lot and I've been doing a lot of back bends, so I'm looking for a nice release. And actually I've been standing a lot in the kitchen. So knees can be bent a lot here. We're really pushing down all 10 toes, the knife of the foot, lifting up the arch of the foot. And if you want, you can grab on to either side of the elbows. Don't let the shoulders slide down and squish the ears or the neck. Try and have the shoulders still going up the back or down the back rather. And then just really relaxing the neck in between the space that you've created. You can sway from left to right. Just make sure that you try that you're always keeping the grip and the balance of the feet. Okay. As we exhale, we'll come to center, neutral spine, neutral posture. The hands are grasping the elbows, release them. And then keeping a slight bend in the knees. Inhale, begin rounding the spine to come up. So we're stacking each vertebra, one on top of each other. As we bring the neck and the head blast to a standing position. Roll the shoulders back, lift the head, and heel, toe, turn your feet back together. Very good. Okay, so we'll go through a gentle flow, and then we'll just come back to reclining on our mats. Nothing too strenuous, but you are going to feel a little bit of the sweat, and the heart rate is going to pick up a little bit. So one of the first ones that I'd like to take us into is going to be chair, and it's going to be a really nice stretch and work for the legs, and as well as for the shoulders. Okay, always be aware of your neck. So let's inhale, high mountain here, arms reaching up, tuck the tailbone. Exhale, forward fold over the legs as you bend the knees, relax the neck over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, neutralizing our spine here. And then as you exhale, drop the seat down as you bend your knees, coming into a chair position. Hold your chair, lift your big toe, all 10 toes, sorry. Lift your toes, keep reaching out, wrapping those arms in, tuck the tailbone, activate the quads. Push down on the heels, breathe in here. Now I'd like you to take the hands and move them to the back line of the body. Bring the palms facing up. And then just lift and drop the hands just slightly. Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw the palms in facing each other, really drawing the shoulders in. Clasping the hands here. Inhale, 1. Drop the toes. Grip the mat. 2, 3, and inhale back into your chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift up. Bend the knees a lot as you place your hands underneath your shoulders. Step your right foot back into a lunge. Inhale here. Exhaling. Next inhale, come up into a crescent lunge. So we've got a 90-degree bend in the front knee and neck, and the back toes are just on the ground, creating length in that back leg. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, interlace the hands behind you. Just one inhale here, and exhale, arms come up. Inhale, exhale, bring the hands down. Shape out that front foot, come into a high plank. Push into the palms, rounding the upper back. The tighter, the lighter. So everything is active here. And exhale, down dog. Take a breath. Walk it out if you need to. And exhaling, relaxing. Next inhale, draw that right foot towards the front of the mat. Might need to scoop the left toes a little bit closer in. Inhale here. Exhale. Next inhale, reach the arms up into crescent lunge. Strong legs, you can do it. Interlace the hands behind you. Exhale, release, arms come up. Inhale, come all the way down into your lunge. Scoot back plank, round the upper back. Exhale, drop all the way down onto the belly. Okay, as we arrive to our bellies, just drop the forehead down gently. And release the arms alongside the body here. Let the heels fall out. And just feel the heartbeat on the ground below you. Feel the breath against the mat. You can just roll your forehead from left to right, massaging the head. Good stuff. Relax the shoulders. Next inhale, bring the hands to the bottom line of your rib cage. Elbows, just keep the neck gazing to the top of your mat here. Elbows draw in, shoulders draw in towards each other. And then you can just keep your gaze pretty much down to one a nice long neck here. And then just gently let the hands hover next to the rib cage. Push the fronts of the toes in. And breathe. Strong backs. Keep putting those shoulders in. And exhale, release down. Release the forehead down. Release the arms down. And then bringing the hands to reach in front of you. Toes pointing to the end of the mat. T-shape the arms. And we'll bring that left cheek to the mat. Left cheek to the mat. And extend or cactus the hands on the left hand. Right hand will come to, let's say that right hand's coming just below your breastplate or your rib cage. Just on your rib cage. And then inhale here, and then exhale, lift the knee and cross over that extended leg, coming into a really nice shoulder stretch here. You'll feel it in the spine also. So a really nice chest opening. Try and keep the neck neutral with the arm. Now coming back over. Extending the right arm. And then bringing that left hand to your lower rib cage. And gaze is neutral. Draw the knee up and cross it over. Take your time with this stretch. Really feel it in the shoulder here. It's all about the shoulders and the opening of the chest here. Breathe. Inhale, leg comes back over. Both hands come to reach in front of you again. As you exhale, draw them down. Place them underneath the shoulders. Inhale, come into a kneeling plank. Surround the upper back here. Engage the core. Tuck the feet. Come into down dog. Stretch it out here again. Inhale, right foot comes to a lunge. Gently drop your knee down and tuck your toes so you're above the top of you're above the knee, you're not on the knee. And then inhale, lengthen the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Slide back, bend here, open chest. Gaze up. Shoulders are pulling in towards each other. Exhale, release up. Coming back into your lunge. Tuck your toe. Shoot back, plank. Round upper back. Exhale, down dog. Next side, left foot comes to the front of your mat. Lunge. Exhale that knee down and tuck the toe. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cactus the arms, drawing the shoulders in towards each other. Inhale, arms lengthen. Exhale, come back into your lunge. Tuck the back toe. Exhale, plank, round the upper back. Shoot back to down dog. Inhale. And exhale. Next inhale, bend, lift the heels, bend the knees a lot. Begin walking to the front of your mat to take a seat. With the legs extended in front of you. Everything's pushing against the ground here, the seat, the hips, the thighs, the backs of the knees and the ankles. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, gentle fold over the legs. Release the neck. Draw the heart towards the feet. Inhale and exhale through the mouth. 2 more. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, come all the way up. Cross the legs for me. And we'll come into eagle arms, just to stretch for the shoulders before we go into our reclined postures. So T-shape the arms out for me. And then we'll bring the right arm in, left arm on top. And if you can, twist the left arm around the right arm to try and draw the palms together. What you're trying to go for here is the elbows moving away from the chest and the hands moving away from the forehead. So you're in this really nice protracted shoulder stretch. Okay. So we'll be here, and if this is a bit too tight on the shoulders, then you can hug. Do the bear hug. It's always nice. It's nice to hug yourself. Otherwise, here, inhale, look up, and exhale, fold. And you'll feel as you fold, the stretch becomes a little bit more intense. So coming down in your bare arms is just as delicious as what it is with your eagle arms. Just my shoulders are already so flexible that if I do the bare arms, I don't really feel much of a stretch anymore. But that's not also to say that if you're not feeling much of a stretch, that you have the range of motion. So just listen to the body, be patient in your practice. No judgments against yourself, never comparison between anybody else. And then inhale, just coming back up to center. Exhale, release the arms out. And just give them a little shake. Coming back down. We'll bring the legs wide. So just remember, right arm was under, left arm was above. So we'll bring the legs wide here. Toes pointing up, active legs. Don't have to go into a full split here. I mean, even if your feet are about half a leg's distance or a full leg's distance apart, that's good. So now we'll go into the opposite version, of the opposite side of our eagle arms. So T-shape the arms. Notice my feet are still very active. We bring the left arm in first, and the right arm on top, and then the left arm twists around the right. Inhale. Full exhale. Set yourself up nicely. Move the shoulders over. Move the shoulders apart, elbows away, hands away from forehead. Then inhale, lift, and exhale, bow down. Keep your toes active here. You don't have to go all the way to the ground. One nice long inhale. Exhale completely. Inhale, come up. T-shape the arms, shake them out. Hands come underneath the kneecaps, draw the heels in towards each other to seal the feet for Baddha Konasana. Hands come to hook onto the ankles. Inhale, draw the shoulders down, really open up the chest here. And exhale, gently forward fold. Elbows are pushing down on the knees here. We're not in a rush to get the forehead to the feet. Just keep a nice long straight back for me. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale there. Bring the knees in towards each other. And then we're going to do a Shavasana with a wall, using a wall. So if you can get yourself set up against the wall, if you've got quite a high couch, then you could use your couch also. I'll show you that. We're just going to do a hip stretch and a little twist, and then we'll go into a Shavasana with a wall as a prop. Okay. So now that we're coming into a reclined position, we're coming to the ball pose, but we're going to be in the seated ball pose and then go down. Don't bash yourself in the head with your knees. Okay. So inhale here, come up onto the tippy toes, bow the head towards the knees. You don't necessarily have to have the knees on the head, because we don't want to overstretch the back of the head. And then just lift up, tuck your tailbone, and try and get the spine one vertebra at a time to roll down. And if your yoga mat's too thin for that, then maybe stack it with some towels underneath next time. Okay? Or maybe next time you do the posture that way, just fold your mat, double it up. Okay? So we'll come into this posture again, recline. So lift the chin, lift the head so that the forehead rests on the knees, relax the shoulders. And then exhale, allow the feet to come down. Okay, we'll extend the left leg out, my favorite stretch. It's really good for digestive system, it's good for the shoulders also. You'll see why now. Toes are flexing all the time, so they're pointing towards, they're drawing up towards the knees. It's like almost like you want to look on at the bottom of your foot from this angle. Okay, and then just draw circles with your knees. With your knee. With your right knee. Okay. Really feeling that in the hip. You can literally take your knee quite wide out for this. Okay. Hug it in towards the armpit, not onto the rib cage. And then cross it over that extended leg. And this is where the shoulders come in, because you don't want the shoulders to peel off the mat. You want them to stay on the mat. So T-pose. T-shape your arms out. And you can just gaze to that right hand. Try to keep a space between the shoulders and the neck. If you want, you can use your left hand just to assist a little bit more of a twist. Relax your shoulders. Next inhale, draw the knee in. Exhale, extend the leg to 90. Again, bend the knee in, hugging it in. Exhale, release it down, grab onto the left knee. Hugging that left knee in towards the armpits. And then again, just begin your circles with your knee. Okay. Really just feeling, even if you're making a squircle, just that sort of movement in your hip is so good. And then inhaling, drawing it into your armpits and crossing it over. We want your T-shape in the arms. So again, option if you want to use your right hand to assist in a deeper stretch. Both shoulders planted on the mat, keeping that top half of the body open and grounded. And then inhale, come back to the center, hug the knee. Exhale, release it out. Inhale, hug it back in. Bring both knees in, hugging them in towards the armpits. Heels come up for happy baby. Try and keep length in the sacrum here. And if you feel that your butt's lifting up a bit, then maybe just roll the grab onto the thighs or the calves for now. And just rocking from left to right. Feeling the back of the head rolling on your mat. Take your time here. release the feet down. And now's when you can grab your wall, get to your wall for assistance. So what I like to do is, I like to come up and sit right against the wall. And then I will lean a little bit back and lift my legs up to the wall. So if your seat's not against the wall, that's fine. If the flexibility is not in the back line of your legs. But if you do have that flexibility, try and wiggle your way, shimmy your way as close as you can to the wall, because it's such a nice stretch and it's a really good way to drain the lymph nodes in the legs, to release stress, to release the lower back. If you're very fatigued, it's good. It's just amazing. It's amazing for anxiety. There's just so many benefits of just this posture alone. You may not even need a whole yoga session if you're doing this maybe every day or twice a day. So very good one, and this is how we'll end off our class. We can have the arms pretty flared out, like free. Relax the feet. We're not doing anything here anymore. Really feel the length of the back and the spine on the mat. And take a nice deep breath through the nose and let it out through the mouth. And just beginning to gaze through the body and scan through the body and all its nooks and crevices. Expressing gratitude and appreciation for the body. Roll out of this position onto either side. Just be very careful. And when you're ready and satisfied, we'll meet in a seated position as we start our class. So the gaze very low, all the eyes closed. And just giving thanks for bringing ourselves to our mats today. So giving thanks to yourself. Letting go of any unreal expectations. Just allowing your breath to calm you and be your guide. And just reminding yourself to relax. Release your shoulders. You are not carrying the world on your shoulders. So it's okay to release them. Now draw the hands together in front of the heart, your greatest teacher. Namaste. Thank you so very much. I had a really good class. My neck feels amazing after that. So do this class whenever you're feeling fit. Maybe you're feeling stiff after a surf or a climb. It's a really nice one to do. Stay tuned for many more classes. Let me know if you've got any ideas for classes. Just drop it in the comment box below. Otherwise, subscribe, stay tuned. I'll see you soon.